Right as we get started too. Okay, anyway. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of HP Criticals Doesn't Hold Up. I'm your host, Brandon, and today, by myself, we're going to be playing some Mega Man 2. Now, I am playing this on the NES Classic Edition. Of course, if you have like a Switch, PS4, Xbox One, or any of that, they have the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, where you have access. The first one has like Mega Man 1 through 6, whereas Legacy Collection 2 has 7 through 10. And then, of course, Mega Man 11 is also on all those games. So that's probably an easier way to get your hands on Mega Man at this point if you just really want to play the classic ones. But because I do have the NES Classic Edition, I figured it'd be just easier to just go through the original Mega Man 2 on that. So, and then that also lets me use my NES Classic controller as usual. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. So Mega Man, it's a series that doesn't really need much introduction if you play a lot of games. It's one of those classic. It's by Capcom. It's one of them classic platforming games where, yeah, it's just like a classic platformer. But what made this game stand out, and what makes most of the Mega Man games stand out, is that it's not linear in the sense that you're not completing one level to get to the next one. Instead, what you're doing is you off the bat, you choose which level you want to do. You usually have at least 6 levels to choose from. And then from those 6 levels, you have to decide which one you want to do. And then you go to the end, you got to fight a boss. And then when you defeat the boss, you acquire that boss's weapon. And some bosses are weak to certain weapons. You have that weapon on hand, and it'll make it easier for you to fight another boss. That is, of course, going to mean that the first boss you have to fight against is going to be a tough one. So it's usually recommended that whatever boss you find easier to defeat is the one you go after first. And that's the basic formula of Mega Man. And then once you've defeated all the bosses, then you get to go to the actual final level. So Mega Man games operate on that formula of the tight platforming and acquiring the weapons as you go forward. It doesn't take a lot to figure out how this game managed to maintain its popularity with like its tight and true gameplay. And there's been so many other like spin-off Mega Man titles like the Mega Man X series, which is just a more fast-paced Mega Man essentially. You have Battle Network, which is an RPG, and I think that continued as well. And yeah, Mega Man series are usually just broken into either the platformers or they're broken into like the RPG series. That's pretty much what you get for your Mega Man games. But of all the, Mega Man 2 is regarded it's held in very high esteem by a lot of people. It's considered by many to be the best Mega Man game in this series, which is a lot. It has a lot that so many people hold in such high regard. And that, of course, is why of all the Mega Man games they could have put on the NES Classic Edition, they put Mega Man 2 because they know that's the one that a lot of people care about. So spoiler alert, I think this game is going to get a very high review from me, especially since I've actually finished this game in the past. But yeah, I'm going to go through it as impartial as possible. For clarity, when I completed Mega Man 2, I did it on the Legacy Collection 1, which was actually on 3DS. Funnily enough, it wasn't on any Nintendo systems until the Switch, besides the 3DS. So that's how I played it. It's also how I got if I have it nearby. 1 second, I think I have it over here. Yeah, nope, that's not it. Oh God, where is it? Here it is, I found it. Okay, back. So here we go. With the Legacy Collection that they had on 3DS, you were able to get like this gold Mega Man amiibo. So I had to get that. At some point, I do want to get the Legacy Collections on Switch because that's the current console. I don't really play my 3DS much anymore. But I had to get it for this, and then of course it prompted me to do finish 1 and 2 of Mega Man, and then I even did a little bit of Mega Man 3. I haven't got much further past there. At this point, if I go back to a Mega Man playthrough series, it'll probably be on the Switch at that point. But yeah, so I am going to be going through Mega Man, not going through, but I'm going to be playing a lot of Mega Man 2 today, doing some of the levels. Again, I'm doing it with the NES controller and the NES way. So I'm not using any guides or anything like that. I'm going like a pretty raw experience because if you optimize Mega Man 2, you can really make it fun for yourself. But I want to do it as raw-ish as possible to see what we can get out of that. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and of course, Mega Man is one of the... Oh, hang on. In the year of 2000X, a super robot named Mega Man, super fighting robot Mega Man, was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man. So yeah, for context, in the first Mega Man game, in which the Blue Bomber himself went up against Dr. Wily, he had 6 robots, but Mega Man 2 bumped that up to having 8 robots this time. You also have a difficult mode this time. I've never played the difficult mode. I don't know how much harder it is, but I am good for the purposes of this episode. I'm gonna stick it to normal. On my own personal playthrough, since I have finished Mega Man 2 before, I'll probably try difficult, but just for context, so we can actually make progress, I'll do normal. But yeah, so yeah, if you wanted to resume, you have to use the password system. I think the Legacy Collection kind of got rid of this, which is another good reason to play that version as opposed to the NES original in this case. But yeah, the original Mega Man game had six bosses that you could fight at 6 levels, but this one bumped it up to 8. And I don't think they lowered that afterwards. I think 8 kind of became the standard for Mega Man games following that. I should also point out that Mega Man stayed on the NES for quite a while. Even after the Super Nintendo came out and they were starting to release games for that system, Mega Man games kept coming out on NES. I don't know what the last... Mega Man 6 was the last NES Mega Man game. I don't know when that came out, but I can tell you it was after the Super Nintendo had come out. Like, that series stuck on NES for a while. And Super Nintendo for a while was home to the Mega Man X series, until eventually, near the Super Nintendo's end, they finally released Mega Man 7 as the one and only Super Nintendo game of the mainline Mega Man series. 8 was on PS1. Then the regular Mega Man series was kind of dead for a while. They had a few spin-offs here and there, like Mega Man Soccer, Mega Man and Base for the GBA. It wasn't until the era of the PS3, the Wii, and the Xbox 360 that they finally released Mega Man 9, which was a retro continuation. And when I mean retro continuation, I mean it had the exact same like NES graphics as if it was one of the old Mega Man games. But of course it was new, and that's how 9 came out. So successful that they ended up doing Mega Man 10 with the same thing, retro graphics. And then last year they released Mega Man 11, which is very much in line with how the Mega Man series goes with the platforming and whatnot. A lot of new mechanics and modernized graphics instead of retro graphics. Anyway, I've talked enough about this. Let's go ahead and get started. So right in the center you have Dr. Wily, but you cannot access him until you've defeated all the other robot bosses, the robot masters. 8 of them in total. Now people all have different opinions of what you want to do first and recommendations and whatnot. I personally like doing Airman stage first. That's usually my go-to. And forgive me for not being a Mega Man 2 pro, but I don't know what Airman is effective against once I go against the other bosses. Sometimes you can figure it out, but sometimes it's a little harder. Yeah, I'm going to do Airman stage first and see how well I do. Airman. Also, I really like his music. So right now, I have a jump, I have my gun, and that's pretty much it. There's other stuff here, but until I acquire more things, I can't really. And of course, if I fall, that's pretty much it. See, that's the end. That is the end. So Airman stage is difficult because it's it's in the air. You cannot afford to fall. And this bullets ricochet right off that. See, there's a little bit of patience factor here. So you can't also wait around forever. And sometimes power-ups drop as well. I really like the Airman music a lot. Yep, it's just patience. Like eventually you'll be able to get your shot. You just gotta wait for it a little bit. That's so stressful because they get like so close to you. And they're just like slowly coming in. It's nothing that you can't avoid, but they just keep coming. And we can acquire this. This stage is like a lot of fun. But you gotta go from cloud to cloud. Oh my god, I'm so close to like dying there. And I'm pretty sure if I die, it's just back to the start. what's funny is that like if you play the Legacy Collection, whether it's on 3DS or any other platforms, you get like info on like all these enemies as well, which can really make things even easier for you. Yeah, that's a tricky jump. That's a tricky jump. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. I mean, it took a little damage from that, so it's not ideal, but better than dying altogether. Alright, so far so good. Oh god, I gotta pay attention. Lucky me though, I got like an almost full health bar there. Okay, we got like some silly putty enemy looking. I can keep attacking these for stuff, but it's probably better that I just move on. The clouds really obscure where you have to go. Ah, this guy again. Not my ally, but also not quite my enemy either. Ooh, you got a leap of faith. Okay, so I'm starting from here, which isn't too bad. I don't know how many lives I have though. Like I didn't see like a life count or anything like that. It's a leap of faith, Miles. That's all it ever is. A leap of faith. Oh god. Yeah, like Miles said, it's a leap of faith. I gotta go at some point. Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh my god. Not a lot of room to breathe here. That's a really hard jump. That's a really tough jump. Oh, game over. Oh, nice. So another benefit for sure to what was I gonna say? Another benefit for sure to playing the Legacy Collection is that you would have access to save. I mean, there's save states here as well. I can totally do that. But you also have access to like Quick Resume. You can also rewind. So if you're trying to get into the classic Mega Man games, I would recommend those for sure. This is, you know, you're more, except for the save states, you're more or less getting the classic experience of Mega Man, which is what I'm going for. But we did a little bit of Airman. We can go ahead and try out Quick Man here. See how that goes for us. If it's less verticality, we may even have a better shot. So yeah, if you come in here with a certain ability that gives you more mobility, you can just get extra life right there. The silly putty enemy is back. Ah man, I jumped right into that one. Oh my god, I remember this. Death beams. You gotta keep moving. Okay, so I went. So dark. So it's a balance there. They attack you, but they also give you the light. Well, isn't that a shame? Oh my god. Oh god, that's so brutal. Let's try that again. Yeah, that's a big arch on him. Okay. So I know at some point I gotta jump here. Alright, we're up. Gonna try to hug the left a little bit. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like engineered for you. Oh my god, how was I supposed to... Yeah, you have to kind of like already know this level. Okay, so moving on to the next. Okay, looking good. So hug the middle here. Oh my god, that's so fast. You can continue if you want to, by the way. But that will take you right to the beginning of the stage, which I'm prioritizing more just showing off the stage than I am. So next is Bubble Man, Shadow Elemental Heroes. Ooh, waterfalls. These waterfalls look good. Ooh, oh no, these are not good looking waterfalls. Waterfalls really hurt the frame rate. Oh god, this stage sucks. You gotta find a focal point. You cannot look directly at these waterfalls or they will hurt your eyes like they're doing to me right now. Oh my god. I'm not a huge fan of NES games that have waterfalls. Oh god. I do not remember it looking this bad in like the Legacy Collection 2. So maybe they fixed it for that. Oh, this is rough. Oh my god, really? Is this really happening? These robot frogs are getting on my nerves. Okay. Oh my god, these fall. Okay, please tell me it's not waterfalls the entire level. Like, 8 waterfalls do not look good in, like, 8-bit games. I think Kirby's Adventure... Okay, thank goodness. Oh, my eyes can breathe now, so to speak. A lot of old games do not do water very well, in terms of visually. They look like really bad and they bother the eyes. Kirby's Adventure is like one of the few NES games I've played that doesn't look like complete garbage you gotta attack that weak point there. I'm trying to though. Okay, it's dead. You can tell because its eyes disappeared, its pupils disappeared. Look at that Metroid looking ass. Whoa, instant death spikes. Oh no. I do not like the instant death spikes. Oh, the fish didn't come back though. So I imagine those spikes probably finish me off as well. Bro, I barely grazed that one. Okay. Like I was hoping I'm hoping that I can finish at least one so I can show you guys what happens when you get like a power, but we'll see. If nothing else, I'll at least try to show off the Robot Masters or the Robot Masters levels, cause you know. I apologize in advance if anyone was watching this and like, cause like I'm okay at Mega Man, very very okay. I'm definitely not like pro or anything like that. Obviously, I haven't gotten that far yet. Oh, come on. Okay, I could have stopped that. Okay, so I was able to stay in the lava because I actually took damage. Interesting. Oh my god. You have a second invincibility frame, so then you have to like... At the rate I'm going, no one's going to believe that I ever actually finished this game. What the heck happened there? My jump didn't come out. No. I didn't get farther at all. Run it back. Run it back. I didn't get far at all. Run it back. Man, the lava should kill them too. Okay, I gotta move. Ugh. Disability frame saved me there. Praise invincibility frames. This is some tight jumping here. Okay, let me get rid of it. Come on, can I jump? Okay, that was some really tight platforming there. I don't know what that thing is weak to. So you cannot hurt them at all. It's just how it is. Oh, not this. You gotta memorize where the platforms come for these. Yeah, it's just pure memorization. Okay, I think I got it though. That last one takes a while to come though. There we go. It takes time, but you figure it out eventually. Alright, they're coming for me. I could really use one of those big orbs right about now. They're too high. I'm not going to be able to get them like this. Another one of these. You gotta run. Oh no. What? I got pushed? By the block? Gross. That's gross, dude. Bro, back off. All these stupid things need to back off. Oh my god. That's what I don't like, man. The enemies just like knock me off. I'm just like trying to do my thing here and they're just like... I'll say that much, like enemies like knocking you out of platforms is not my favorite kind of platforming. It kind of feels it kind of feels cheap and not like it's a cheap way to like knock someone off. I think I don't like it. It's not one of my favorites. That's not the only knock I can give to the game's platforming so far. It's pretty fair otherwise. But see, like something like that, I was about to just like eat it just there. And then I get knocked off because there's just like so many of them. And to be clear, there are like power-ups you can use to make this easier. I just don't have them right now because I don't really know the order. Let's try Woodman because Heatman wasn't doing me any good there. Look at these trees. Decent looking 8-bit trees here. I like the Woodman theme a lot though. The Mega Man 2 soundtrack is one of the better Mega Man soundtracks by far. Okay, onwards. This is like the most fair so far. I spoke too soon. because he's suspended. Not even a health for that one. Do I gotta fight one more? Sure do. I feel like Rex from Toy Story. Oh, look at my little arms! I can hit the fire button and jump at the same time! Well, that was a little mini gauntlet there. Oh, maybe these guys will drop some health for me. Thanks for nothing. Moving right along then. What is this monkey looking thing? Oh! Eat that. Oh, really? The chicken robot got me? Of all things. This is where I'm starting? Interesting. These bat enemies are weird. They look like Christmas ornaments until they unfurl their wings. I'm just gonna wait for Monkey Man to come up. That's what got me last time, but I can get my health back this time. And then some, jeez. Yeah, if you destroy the egg before it comes out, then you don't have to worry about the chicks. But the timing of it is very tight. Looking good. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Jackrabbit robot is back. Whoa! Those are like carrot missiles? Jeez. Oh no, this is difficult. Ugh. That was rough. Now this is it feels a little more fair. Slightly. Oh, I remember these things. Your window of opportunity to destroy these things is very low. You gotta be really fast in the trigger finger. You can also adjust it in the Legacy Collection where you can just like auto. There's an auto button where if you just hold the button, you know, just like fire it at fast speed automatically. Which I'm not gonna lie, I did use. Alright, we're about to fight the boss though. Woodman is over here. He should have the, yep, he has Leaf Shield. Leaf Shield is very hard to deal with. Because it's literally a shield. But here we go, this is our first Robot Master of the stream. I did it! I beat him! We got our first ability. So yeah, Woodman's a pretty good stage to start off with. Get equipped with Leaf Shield. People who play Mega Man and Smash are probably familiar with this one actually. Well, I'm glad we were able to defeat at least one Robot Master on stream. I'm glad about that. So now I can show off, you know what, I said I wasn't going to do this, but I am going to look it up because I think that'd be, unless it's a stage I already did before. If it's a stage I already done, it's not going to matter to me, but if I have, it's effective against Airman. But I'm still, you know what? I'm gonna show off a new stage. But I can still show off what Leaf Shield does in a second. Crash Man. So now we're green, and we can do Leaf Shield. Watch this. So the Leaf Shield not only protects us, It's a good thing to have if you're trying to not be molested by like enemies that just like come around you. And yeah, the green ones, I need to not be shy with this thing because it's like really helping me right now for this platforming part. Like, I need to start using it more. Okay, I can switch back to regular gun now. You got a good hit on me before. Oh, this stage is a little difficult. I'm using leaf shield here. Oh, I need that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut. It sets me back a little bit, but it's worth it. There we go. This is the look I'm looking for here. Oh, what am I doing? I was already full health. No! Is there instinct? Became an instinct. Alright, good luck. I'm almost out of wood shield, though. So, I gotta start using my regular blaster here. It's coming up. Okay, we made it, though. Okay, see, that's not fair. That's when I should have actually used it. I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I can just use. But no, here I gotta use the leaf shield. Cause then you gotta wait for that to come back, and they make you wait for it. Like, look at this track, man. This is a track. Alright, I'm gonna put the shield on. Oh crap. You'll never take me alive, coppers. Alright, my chance to go up there is getting close. Can actually go right now. That's a pretty obvious weakness. So what else is gonna happen here? Okay, this is pretty tame so far. I'm a little worried about that. Oh, there's that thing. Okay, somehow I managed to get through that without falling off. Oh, this ought to be fun. This ought to be a lot of fun. Let's see what happens here. Stay in the ladder, Mega Man. There's not a lot I can do about that. I just gotta keep climbing. It's basically free damage. This is a dead end, but it gave me a little bit of health. I'll take that for now. You can shoot to... Okay, so you can shoot to the side if you want. Ugh. You just can't, like, shoot up or shoot down or anything like that. On that sense, you're kind of locked. Out of the way, birdie. Oh, that's an energy tank. I need that, though. So now you have a little bonus energy tank to, like, fill you up whenever you need it. So it's probably not the best idea to use it then, but I just wanted to show it off, so I decided to just take it out and take it out. So if you're like in desperate need for health, it's a good little trick you can use. But now we gotta climb all the way back up, so you know. For showing it off, I had to go through that. But it is what it is. Bro, we're like literally climbing up to space here. It's what it feels like anyway. And that itself seems like a space robot almost. Okay, we're almost at the top. Ooh, this wind-up toy. The boss is over there, though. The stages are not extremely long, either. But, let's see how this goes. Crash Man, let's go. Man has the Crash Bomber, which does a lot of damage if you get hit by it. You do not want to be caught up in Crash Man's explosion. He's so fast. Like, he is extremely fast. I could not even get a move in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit a second stage real quick. We saw him at least. I will show off Flash Man real quick, and then I'll do Metal Man, and then then after that maybe I'll try Airman stage again with the wood shield and see how that goes. Okay, I got full wood leaf shield again if I need it. But you can see how useful these abilities can be if you just, you know, once you start taking them to other stages. We're sliding. You know, this feels like ice. Feels like we're sliding a little bit. Reminds me a little bit of Iceman from Mega Man 1. And those shields up there, they feel like if you had a certain ability, you could get through them. That did... Bro, that did so much damage to me. Like, one stomp for that thing, like, took out so much health. I wish I could have that giant orb there. Maybe it's not impossible. It is impossible. Oh well. Continue on this path. Hopefully this leads to something good. Couldn't drop him and need some health. Alright then. Well. I think I'll just take my chances and not encounter that thing. I figured out his weakness, but it still took me some damage. Oh my god, I couldn't stop. I was sliding. I was too busy sliding. I couldn't, like, reverse course fast enough. Oh my god. Spawn me in front of an enemy? Come on, that's not good. That ain't good. Don't do that. Death. I wonder if the leaf shield's any good around here. I had to just kind of take the damage there. But now I'm on a high path here, so maybe I'll be okay. Yeah, leaf shield hasn't been as useful in this stage as it was in the last one. Ooh, that's nice. Got a new energy tank here. We need a different ability to get through there, though. This is definitely intended to be like a later stage. There's just a lot here. No, thank you. You go down. Okay. I guess I gotta fight him. Okay. Now that we know what to do here. Okay. This is gonna be some tight jumping here. Very tight jumping. Okay. Very, very tight jumping. I gotta nail this one and I gotta nail the other one. because these platforms are ever so slidey. Yeah, okay, we're good now. I'm gonna see how Woodman is here. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, what is this ability? Ooh, gotta use the tank. But I've already almost got him. That tank was like... Oh my god! I got him. That's 2 Robot Masters down. Not bad. Alright, wow. We're doing really good, actually. For what was ostensibly just kind of like Down of Destiny. Yeah, honestly, I have finished this game before. Oh, it's a time stopper. That's what it is. Yeah, the last Wily level is really hard. Message from Dr. Light, especially the true final boss that you have to fight in this game. Very tough. Item 3 completed. Get your weapons ready. Get equipped with item 3. I forgot what item 3 does. So, yeah, I think I'll do a Metal Man stage, and that'll probably be it for the stream. Let's just see how Metal Man goes for me. When will the Kingdom Hearts episode come out, Chris? For HPCriticals, does it hold up? Because if we're talking Kingdom Hearts, that's gonna be like really far in the future, because Season 1 of this series is focused on like NES games. But, oh wait a minute, is that you, Chris? Like Chris Penwell? Oh my goodness, hey dude, how are you doing? I just realized who I was talking to. I was like, oh man, hey, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you coming out. Yeah, I do. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, no, I definitely want to do stuff like Kingdom Hearts in the future. For Season 1 of Does It Hold Up, I am focusing on like NES games, and then a little after that Super Nintendo. But I can promise you that at some point I am going to be doing like games beyond just like NES and Super Nintendo. I do have like a lot of plans for this series. It's definitely going to be a long running series for me. So yeah, no, that's definitely going to happen at some point. Probably. Oh, you're talking about the podcast episode. Wait, are you talking about the podcast episode we did? Because if so, I'm gonna talk to Jarrell about that to see when that's coming down. The reason why it's taking so long for now is like because we had like a lot of other backlog podcasts, and now we have our weekly podcast that we're doing every week that he prioritizes because it's news stuff mainly. But yeah, I'm going to talk to him about it and just see how that's coming along, so that can come out soon. I know he wanted that to come out in 2 parts, and he's been very busy with like next gen coverage. So, but it is on the way. But I'll talk to him about it to see how's the progress on it, and I'll let you know. But anyways, let's do some Metal Man. Ooh, I remember Metal Man stage now. Ooh. Ooh, I gotta get the energy tank. That's like the easiest one to get so far. Oh, I remember this. Ah. Ooh, I remember this. Wait a minute. I have Flashman now. Wait, what happened to it? Why don't I have it now? I just beat Flashman. What happened? What happened to my Flashman ability? That I literally just had. What the heck happened with that? Oh, Battle Network. I haven't personally played it, but I know that's a very different game that has a very specific audience to it. Like, I've never played those myself. All I've really played are the platforming Mega Man games like this one. But from what I've played of the Mega Man like classic games, I love them a lot. I love them. I really do. Oh my god. What are these things? Evil drills. My god. As much as I get surprised playing this game, you'd think I'd never completed it at all. I'm sure there's got to be like some hardcore Mega Man 2 people that play this game like once a year that are so disappointed with the fact that I don't predict every single thing that's going to be happening in these stages. I only know so much about it. But yeah, I know a lot of people that don't like Battle Network, and a lot of people who do. So I guess it's just one of those divisive games. But that being said, I mean, they made a lot of those Battle Network games, so I guess they really did have their fan base. Like, I think there were 6 in total, and that's like with different versions. It's even like they did like 2 versions, like not on like the Pokemon games, but like a blue and white version. I think was like the first one. But maybe they got oversaturated. A collection of the Battle Network games. Honestly, I'd be willing to give it a try as well, if that's what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about the Legacy collection for this series, which is definitely readily available, which I appreciate. Oh no, I thought that would lead downwards. No. Okay. All right. So, what happened? So why did I lose my flash ability? I don't understand. Alright, so the last thing I think I'm going to do before I wrap up the stream is going to attempt Airman stage once more. One, because I really like the music in Airman. It's like my favorite stage in this is the music in this game. And 2, now that I have like the Leaf Shield, which apparently is really good on Airman, I'd like to give it a try. Oh, it's on next. And that also tells you how many lives you have. Okay. I was like, what the heck happened to my Flashman ability? So what's 3? Ah, they're platforms. Okay, they're bouncing platforms. That could actually be really helpful on this stage because of the fact that you're like so high in the air all the time. Okay. I'm glad I got that cleared up because I was like, where the hell are my abilities that I just earned? And maybe now that I've been platforming for a little bit in this stream, I'll be a little better when I attempt this again. No! I've learned nothing! I think there is a specific like platform that you can get in one of these stages that makes the Airman stage like much easier. At least the platform looks slippery, but it actually isn't. Which I appreciate. I could go for some non-slippery platforms. No! That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay. Jump! Okay, 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 okay. Oh my god! My jump got delayed because I was grabbing the item, so it delayed my... Okay, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna hit the stage selection. But I'm gonna make a suspend point, because I might play this again in my own time. Yeah, I'm gonna save over this one. Cool, so I got my suspend point. Alright, so I'm gonna talk a little bit... So before we wrap up, I am gonna talk a little bit about Mega Man 2, as I usually do in this series. So yeah, Mega Man 2 is still a really cool platforming game, and the best part about it is that, you know, you can continue. If you lose, you have to start from the beginning of the stage, but you can do it, and then you have the multiple lives. It does encourage you to learn quite a bit in that regard, but it's very fun, and if you really get frustrated with the stage, you can do another one. You can do another stage, and maybe you'll have better luck with that one. That's what I did. Like, I was having bad luck in some of the other stages, but then I beat Woodman first try, and I was able to do the Flashman stage. So there you go. And then if you know the game really well, you can also use the specific weapons against the specific robot masters to make the fights really easy against them. And certain items will make certain platforming segments even easier. I was able to do Crashman's a bit easier thanks to having the Leaf Shield, because you can just protect yourself while you're climbing up the areas. So, Yeah, I love that this game has like so many options how you do it. Like it's platforming at its core, which is, you know, just going through the levels and like defeating enemies as you go. But the fact that you have so many options as you do it, that it's not such a linear game, it really I think it withstands the test of time, honestly. Like it's very easy to see why the Mega Man series withstands the test of time, because like, you know, the graphics are of course 8-bit, but a lot of people appreciate that, which is why they did 9 and 10 in that style. But there still is like solid platforming games. Like there's some issues here and there, like for example some weird design choices in the levels. Like for example, sometimes enemies are a little bit too plentiful, but I think that's encouraged. You're encouraged to do those stages later on with like more power-ups and whatnot to make that a little bit easier for you. So I can forgive that part at least. But Bubble Man stage with the waterfalls, oh my god. NES games and waterfalls do not mix. Kirby's Adventure is literally the only NES game I've played so far in this series that has good waterfalls in the background. Every other waterfall I've seen is god-awful. It just hurts my eyes. Like Super Mario Bros. 2, that was a struggle to look at those waterfalls. I think that's the only bad thing I can say about this game. It's still a really good game. Like, I played the best Mega Man game, or according to fans, and I can kind of concur with that because I haven't played this game. I really like it. The music is still really good if you like your 8-bit tunes. It's just solid. It's a very solid game. It would probably be more interesting if I played some of the probably least like Mega Man games, see if they hold up. But 2, I mean, I'm glad whoever's watching this episode, like, I'm glad you decided to watch for like a history there. But like, as far as like the question of does it hold up, of course it's gonna hold up. It's Mega Man 2. It's Mega Man freaking 2. This game is regarded as a classic. There was like no debate there. But you know, it is a classic game, and I wouldn't want to have like, you know, not played it just because the answer was probably obvious, you know. So here we are. Mega Man 2 holds up. Shocker. But yeah, I highly recommend that if you like platforming games, to give the Mega Man series a try if you never have already. The Legacy Collection's out there on every platform. You can get Legacy 1 Collection 1 and 2 and enjoy some classic Mega Man games and have a good time. That's all I can really say about that. They're just really good games, and I want to finish more of them. I've only finished 1 and 2, and I'd like to finish a few more and just to like really get a free of that Legacy. At some point, I'm gonna get that Legacy Collection and play it, you know, once I have a little more time. But until then, thank you everyone who came out to watch. This was a lot of fun. As far as upcoming streams this week, me and Gabe were meant to do Super Mario Bros. 3 yesterday, continue our playthrough of that. But unfortunately, there were some hiccups. I was like really tired yesterday, and Gabe was like away from his house and not in good Wi-Fi, so we couldn't like play online together to do Super Mario Bros. 3 co-op. So unfortunately, that fell through. But we do want to try to bring it back this week. I do not have a specific time of when we're going to be doing more Super Mario Bros. 3, but stay tuned to our social media, which I will be linking soon, so you guys can figure out when we're going to do that. What I can confirm this week is that Wednesday at 7 p.m., I am going to be doing the finale of our Super Mario 64 playthrough. I have 100 stars in Super Mario 64, so for the final part, I'm going to be getting the final 20 stars and defeating Bowser in the final boss battle, as well as showing off some cool Easter eggs that are only unlocked when you get 120 stars. So I'm going to be doing all that. Wednesday's the grand finale of Super Mario 64. It was a short playthrough. This is going to be its 5th part, but it was a lot of fun. I was very happy to go back to Super Mario 64. It was a lot of fun. And I don't know if you're still here, Chris, but you may want to hear about this one. This Friday at 8 p.m., Christy is actually going to be hosting our launch stream of Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. So that is going to be at 8 p.m. She's going to be hosting it, but I will be in that stream as well, co-hosting. So we are going to be playing the competitive online mode, as well as the co-op online mode. We're going to be doing pretty much everything we can. She'll probably also show off some single-player stuff as well, but that's going to be our main focus. We're going to do some competitive songs against each other. I cannot wait for that game. I'm so excited. But that's it for upcoming streams. So if you enjoyed this stream, check out our website, HPCritical.com. We have many articles written by writers like myself, available on gaming and even other topics like movies, shows, anime, books, and more. And our site does get updated daily, so definitely check every day for some new stuff from us, including today. As of this recording of this stream, obviously it doesn't apply if you're watching on YouTube, but as of this stream recording, Xbox Series X is coming out tomorrow, with PlayStation 5 coming out on Thursday, and I wrote a freaking poem on HPCritical all about next gen. So it's based on "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," that poem, or "The Night Before Christmas," But definitely check out hpcritical.com because I'm very happy with how that poem came out. But yeah, definitely check that out. If you do like our work, whether it be our streams or articles or whatnot, you can support us at Patreon. We have a Patreon at patreon.com/hpcritical. If you do, you can get stuff like bracelets, stickers, influencer streams, and even spots in our podcast. Now, the social media I was talking about, you want to stay up to date on everything we're doing. We're on Instagram at HPCritical Gaming, Facebook at HPCritical, and Twitter at critical_HP. And lastly, before I leave you guys, you can also sign up for our newsletter on the website. And if you do that, you'll get monthly emails in our top-rated articles, stream schedules, podcast, tournament info, Patreon info, as well as a thank you to all of our current Patreon subscribers. So, yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. Kind of a shorter stream, but, doesn't always have to be really long. I got the gist of everything that Mega Man 2 had to offer at that time, and I'm happy with it. Mega Man 2 holds up. There you go. So have a good night, everyone. I'll hopefully see you guys for the future